Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am ARA and I'm so excited for you guys to be here today showing you this gorgeous look. I had so much fun creating this look. Obviously, I was inspired by Nikki Tutorial's Pop Art Wonder Woman that she created. I absolutely fell in love with the look when I saw it, so I just had to create my own version of it. I'm in love with the red and blue cut crease. It's just absolutely gorgeous. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look and get this gorgeousness, then let's head on over to the transformation station. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I went ahead and prepped and primed my face off camera, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with foundation. Just gonna start a little bit on the back of my hand, and here we go. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna conceal all of my highlight points right under the eyes, on the forehead, down the nose, and a little bit above the lip. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with a little bit of powder on a beauty blender, and we're just gonna go ahead and set all those areas before they crack and look disgusting. Okay, I went right in my eye. Whew. This is the part I hate. Now it's time to powder with a powder puff. Dear Lord. Now that you look like a powdered donut, it's time to get rid of the rest of this powder, except for right under the eyes. We leave the powder under the eyes to bake or to cook, whatever world you grew up in. We're gonna let that sit at 350 and bake for about 15 minutes. And that'll just really intensify those highlight points. After all that powder, I now am like one flat color all over. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer, and we're just going to try to put some color back in my face. The bronzer will add the warmth back into the skin so that I don't look pale and gray and ashy like some of y'all do. We're just adding back in that color to the skin, making it look like I actually go outside and like I'm not a creature of the night, even though I sleep through most of the day, but that's another story for another time that is not today. You can get your bronzers in a more cool toned brown. You can get them in a more neutral brown. I choose to get mine in more warm, just because like the darkness that I use in my hair, or if I use a blue in the eye, I really want to warm up the skin so that I don't look like I'm out of a Tim Burton movie. We'll contour under the chin to get rid of all 6 of them. I now no longer have a chin. I hope everybody knows that. Yeah, I personally do not use like an actual contour color, just because I really like to keep the face so warm. This nose contour is suspicious. I personally like to use bronzer to contour just because it keeps my face warm. And my skin tone is so much more like golden and warm that if I go in with grays, it'll just, ew. Goodbye. Now I'm about to do my brows, but you don't need to see that, so bye. Okay, now that I look like a normal person, let's continue, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with some eyeshadow. I'm gonna be using the James Charles mini palette, and I'm gonna start with this little blue shade right here, this nice cerulean, and we're gonna place that on the inner corner on both sides. So We're gonna pop that there. It's in the crease and coming a little bit inside the nose and up into the brow. And that'll just give us that nice little ombre. Nope, not ombre. Not the word I was looking for, but it's the word you're gonna get. And we're just blending that in, bringing it down the nose just a little bit and back up. And we're gonna stop that about halfway through the eye. And then we're gonna repeat on the other side. So much powder. So now that we've got the blue on the eyes, I'm gonna go in with this red shade right up here, and we're just gonna apply that to the outer crease. Nice and little all-American moment, hopefully. I'm gonna go back in with this dark royal blue shade right next to that one, and we're gonna deepen up that blue area, because that one is not pigmented enough for my liking. So we're just gonna darken that up a little bit more. Make it nice and true blue. And so when we pull that eyeshadow in to that nose, that's also going to help with that nose contour that I'm going to go in and enforce and make a little bit more dramatic in a minute. But yeah, so pulling that eyeshadow in will just make your eyes seem longer and like they come in more, which will make your nose look smaller. So now I'm gonna go in with this little berry purple color, and I'm going to use that to deepen up that red, which no longer really looks red, but it's fine. So now using that concealer from earlier, we're just going to put some of that on the back of my hand, and I'm going to go in and carve out my crease. We're going to do a half cut crease. So I'm actually, instead of going on my eye like that, we're actually gonna bring it all the way in to here, which is also just gonna help that illusion that we're doing with the nose contour. And we're just gonna cut that all the way up. I come a little bit higher than my actual crease, and I just bring that all the way in. You can tell I'm focusing because I'm getting even more quiet than I already was. Blend that out with the finger a little bit. Blend the inner corner just a little. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set that concealer with just this little shimmery white shade. Just slap it on. Just go with it. It'll work. And if it doesn't, try again. Now I'm going to go back in with those two blue shades. I'm going to put that on the lower lash line and just connect all of that down to the eye. Don't know if I'm even gonna like this, but I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go in with the super, super dark blue down here and a little bit of this purple and get as close to my lash line as I can. This will help darken up that eye. And if you see in this inner corner, I bring it just a little bit lower than I should, and that will just extend my eye and help create that illusion of a different shape and create that almond eye. And I guess that will be the eye. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and went off camera and applied some liner and some lashes. Now we are good to go. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our lips. I'm actually going to use the same eyeliner that I used, and I'm going to outline my lips so that I can get a stark shape. For my lips, I like to take from that corner and I like to drag up just a little bit, just so that my lips are not so downturned, but I'm not pulling them out so that I look like a clown. This will help make my top lip look a little bit bigger. We're gonna overline just a little bit because I already have lips that take up half of my face, so I don't need to do any bigger than that. Now that you look like Antonio Banderas, we're gonna attach that bottom lip. And I like to bring that down lower than my actual lip is, just so that I can be a little bit more dramatic, so you can see how much farther I actually bring it down. It is actually by quite a lot. And then I'll just fill that in a little bit. So now that your lips are nice and full, juicy, and pouty, we're gonna go ahead and go in with a red lipstick, and we're gonna fill all of that in. I can't. Why does it not open? Can you do this? I can't get it. Yay. Thank you. Oh my god. I was trying to be cute and act like I did it. It didn't even work. Put the lipstick on. Nice and perfect. So now that we're here, you could stop here, or you could go ahead and go on to the next step, which is going to be turning this look into the pop art. So I'm just going to grab that same liner and start creating all these lines on my face, and I would explain what I'm doing, but I think it'll just be easier for you to watch and see what happens. Okay, let's do a little line here. I'm gonna outline my cut crease because it'll also help that look more purposeful. I'm gonna create some bottom lashes. Once again, if they're not even, doesn't matter because no one needs to be that close to you anyways. Social distancing is important right now. I'm gonna bring a line down here and here, which will just help make my face look a little bit more slim. I'm gonna go around the nostrils a little bit. Right there. Go just, why not? And then I'm going to outline my brow, which will also just help sharpen that up a little bit. I'm gonna create some fake hair strokes in there. Not twins, they might not even be sisters. They're like third cousins, twice removed and then adopted, but it's fine. I don't know, I like going crazy and doing other things. So we're gonna go down to the neck. I'm gonna bring that down there. Let's add to the jawline to make that fake and seem like it's actually square, even though apparently I don't have a chin at all, so I don't know why I'm even doing that. I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna do a little collarbone situation. I think that's gonna be it for the black eyeliner. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with that concealer that I used earlier, that super white concealer. I'm gonna create some nice and bright highlights on the face. Almost using it as like a face paint. Don't even know if this is actually gonna show up the way that I want it to, but this is all trial and error. And if it doesn't work, I didn't tell you to follow this video. Yes, I did. I definitely did. It's fine. Okay, so see, something like that, just real cute, real subtle. It's just gonna help sell that illusion, because with every contour, there always needs to be a highlight. So we're just gonna go in and put some highlights all around the face. And I think that's gonna be the end of that. So I'm finished with the makeup. I'm loving the way that I look. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, put on my costume, some accessories, see what type of look we can do, and yeah, I'll be back. So time to transform. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today, and I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video and that you learned some new tips. If any of you decide to recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is at ARA_vanity. I cannot wait to see your recreations of this look. I'm so excited. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. So till next time, bye.